Hi, Tapas Fleming here, TATLife.com. I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm seeing in the world of black energy, what's happening in people's energetic fields these days that I'm working with from all over the world. I'm actually seeing less black energy attachments. But there are some things I'm continuing to see that I wanted to talk to you about so that you can do something about it for yourself with TAT. So one of the things that remains a constant is around people's legs, like from above or below the knees, down to their feet, and over their feet is this thick stuff that looks like cement or metal, and it just gives people a feeling like, I can't take my next step in life. I can't move ahead, and it's just there. I still don't know how is this stuff being projected, but it's there and it's messing with people in their lives, so I wanted you to know about it. Another thing I've seen is over people's heads there's white and yellow light, which at first I thought, is that okay? That seems kind of questionable to me. So I just, with several clients, we put it in the pot, meaning the place we're putting all the things we're working on in a TAT session, put it in there, and then things changed above their heads. So it became clear, like clear light above people's heads instead of this foggy white and yellow. Because you would normally think, yellow sounds pretty good, right? White light, that sounds pretty cool, right? But it's actually foggy. So and those are a couple of things that have been constant. I am still seeing black energy going on. I worked with somebody just recently who in fact had just a whole field of black over their head, and they had these lightning bolts coming right down at their crown chakra, very top of their head, that had the feeling with it like an angry, vengeful God was sending down lightning bolts. So after we did TAT for a little bit, all that black cleared away, and I saw one of those tubes I've mentioned in other videos about this subject before, like a bamboo tube over their head, and it was thicker than usual and filled with black. So we did some more TAT about that itself, and then that cleared up and they ended up with this gold light that looked very sunny and happy right above their head. So I just want you to know, by the way, that these things do clear up usually within an hour, within one session. So even though they sound pretty ominous, it's nothing to worry about. Another thing I'm seeing is that so many more people, that they start off with things that are disturbed in their energy fields, but they have at the base of their skull these like this gold, like I saw somebody just this week with this thick gold, like resonating thing back there that was just emanating gold light in a very big way and connecting with the truth of the universe. It was very moving for me to see. I saw somebody else just this week who had these lights coming out of there that looked like a mandala. I mean, like in one area there'd be lights of one color, then lights of another color, just going out into long ways out. I didn't even look to see how far does that go out, but so beautiful. So although this black energy's been around, these other things are happening, more and more I'm seeing people's energy fields connected with truth and beauty and the whole universe, and that is connected with their whole field. So it's beautiful. So there's more beauty, less junk. So what you can do for yourself is, if you feel like things are going on that you can't take your next step in life, you can just have the thought, oh, maybe it's that stuff around my legs, so I'll just throw that into the TAT pot without knowing if it's real or not, or there or not. Just toss it in there. Or I worked with somebody who had at the back of their head this big, like, machine. It sort of really looked like a spotlight, in Hollywood studios. like that at the back of their head, but it was blasting in just this horrible sound, and the person's complaints included they couldn't keep their head up, foggy brain, there were things going on with their thyroid, and a whole list of other things. So we just included that thing in our TAT pot, and it cleared up. And in fact, that was the person that then had this big, thick gold, it was like a gong, a resonating thing back there. So things can change really fast. So if you have something going on with your body that's like, it's just not feeling right, or something that's feeling like, this just isn't me, what's going on? You can add into your TAT pot whatever it is that's in my energy field that's really not me. You can just put that in the pot along with whatever your symptoms are that you can notice, and do TAT about all of that. And that should help. Just with the thought, maybe this is real, maybe not, doesn't matter, I'm just putting it in here and see what happens. The other thing that I want you to know is it's always helpful to make the intention that wherever this is coming from, wherever it's being projected from, whoever the beings are that are associated with this, we're making the intention that they're uplifted too. So everybody does better. You never also need to think to yourself, who are these beings? Are they demons? Are they other dimensional beings? We don't care. Whoever they are, we're making the intention, we're going to help them out. They're going to be happier. And you also, on the other side, don't need to think about yourself. Do I deserve this? Is this some past bad karma? What's the deal? Why? We don't have to figure any of that out with TAT. We're just going to include all the parts of you that are experiencing this. We don't need to know why. Okay, so there you go. What I really love about this work and this approach is everybody gets happier. Everybody gets uplifted. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.